If you've never heard of remarkably, you're not alone. I couldn't believe I'd never heard of this dessert until I watched this video on Culture Whisk and knew we had to try it. The first step is to make remarkably bread, which is a thin and crispy flatbread. It's really simple. Just combine all-purpose flour with a little salt, then pour in water and knead with your hands until a dough starts to come together. Continue kneading until the dough becomes smooth and elastic. This will take roughly 10 minutes. You can also use pre-made croissant instead of remarkably bread if you're in a hurry. The donut needs to rest in a covered bowl for 1 hour to allow the gluten to relax. After it's rested, it will be easy to shape into a cylinder and cut into 6 equal portions. We'll only need 3 pieces for the dessert, so you'll have some extra pieces to snack on. You don't need to spread any flour before rolling these out as thinly as possible. Don't worry about the shape too much, these will be broken up later anyways. Bake individually at the maximum heat on the lowest rack of your oven for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Keep a close watch on these to make sure they don't burn. When you take them out of the oven, allow the bread to cool completely. Break your selected 3 pieces of bread into small bite-sized pieces, then pour melted butter over top. Mix very well with your hands so the butter coats all the bread, and then transfer to a deep baking dish and bake at 390 Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius for 10 minutes. In the meantime, pour 1 liter of whole milk, 400 grams of sweetened condensed milk, and 150 grams of heavy cream into a saucepan. Turn the heat to medium and stir regularly until it comes to a boil. Keep an eye on this too. Anyone who has ever had milk boil over knows what I'm talking about. Next, pour the milk over the baked bread pieces straight out of the oven, but save a little for later. The toppings for remarkably are completely up to you. Some popular choices include raisins, walnuts, almonds, and pistachios. The more toppings you add, the more contrast in flavors and textures your remarkably will have. Give everything a stir, then return to the oven for about 15 minutes or until the top has browned slightly. Serve warm with a drizzle of the reserved milk mixture and enjoy. This was a really comforting dessert. Not too sweet, but definitely rich and delicious. Click on one of these other great videos and subscribe for new daily content.